Michele, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be back.
Nice to see you.
So you still live in Milan. You got to shoot on Capri. Can we have your life? It's not a bad gig there
And
for
he's
you.
hanging out in New York.
Yeah, there you go.
Back to mommy New York here.
Yeah.
I love New York. Every time I'm here, I feel super excited. Super inspired.
What is it that inspires you about New York? We'll start there.
Because I signed with a label here in New York, and every time I'm here, I'm working so much about my music. I make soundtracks for my films and all of that. It's super exciting because I can focus so much on music and nothing else except for films, of course, and all that. So yeah.
So did you have any music in Another Simple Favor?
So I didn't have any music in A Simple Favor, but yesterday I had the premiere of another film, and unfortunately I couldn't be there because I'm here in New York, and this film is called Home Sweet Home Rebirth. And in that film, the soundtrack of my film, it's called Unobtainable. It's
oh, good.
It's my
We'll
song,
have to check it out. But I got to tell you, I was there Sunday night at the premiere.
I know, I saw you.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I love the movie. Your character takes a lot of twists and turns.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it? What can you talk about?
I mean, this character, Dante Versano, is, let's say, it's a businessman, like unlegit businessman. Is a kind of mafia boss, The first time that Paul called me, it was
Paul
like
Feig.
Paul Feig, the amazing Paul Feig.
Yes.
Called me, was like, I want to work with you guys, like, and and I was like, yeah. Then I read the script, I was like, oh, fuck, again. Playing again a mafia boss. But then I got so into the character and the script, and I found something could have be, more interesting than a usual mafia boss.
It really takes a lot of twists and turns.
So that's
Were you
why
comfortable with all those twists and turns?
Oh yeah, I live in twists and turns, so that's in my real life, and so yeah, I feel home, kind of.
What was it like joining this film? Because you don't have to have seen A Simple Favor.
Right.
But this is already an established franchise. You have actors that have worked together, and Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. What was it like for you to try and jump in on a train that's already rolling?
It was, it was a kind of blessing to me because I got to work with such a great artists, and with Anna, with Blake, with Henry. There are amazing actors, and for me it was a blessing because I understood that I could have learned a lot from them, because they were already a family, so. It's never really easy to get into a franchise in the second film because you find already an established family. So, but they welcome me very well. So
we got one more clip of your work here.
Mama, you look amazing.
No amount of fashion can rescue this marriage from disaster.
Oh, lovely Mama Portia. Good to see you. This is Stephanie. Stephanie Smothers. This is Portia Versano.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. You look beautiful.
Oh, coming from you, that means very little. Let's eat.
Good mama.
I'm in love with her.
Your mother is so funny in this film.
He wants to be a mafia boss. He wants to be big and all that. But the real boss is his mom.
Right.
And it's just like I want to be, but I cannot.
A mamone. You're a little bit of a mamone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And the film is kind of
Do you keep your clothes on more than you did in the 365 series?
Once again, sorry.
365.
Yeah.
The series. Did you keep your clothes on more in this movie than you did in that?
I mean, 365. Let's say it's.
Let's just say we're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, no, you're not going to be disappointed at all. We're just talking about different kinds of like two different worlds. So yeah, 365 was something more intense. This one is way more funny. It's a dark comedy. You know what I'm
right.
So I have to say, Blake Lively, her Italian is fantastic.
Fantastic.
So did you help her? Did she speak Italian before that?
We had such a great time on set with Blake. Me trying to teach her some Italian words, and we end up saying coniglio, which means rabbit. The whole 2 months of I don't, it's funny because in 2 months I was trying to teach her, Italians, and the only thing that she learned was coniglio, which is rabbit, and it was so fun.
Did you teach her curse words? I mean, come on.
Of course.
Yes, all right.
That's always the first thing you learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And by the way, set in Capri, it is such a gorgeous and fun film.
Yeah.
Paul Feig is going to be here tomorrow with Elizabeth Perkins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that should be
I
fun.
love Elizabeth. Elizabeth is an incredible actress.
Yeah.
The way when I was on set, the way I was looking at her, getting into the crazy mom,
Yes.
insane crazy mom, was beautiful. Was such a beautiful lesson to me, and she's an incredible actress.
She really is. All right, Michele Morrone, always great
Yes,
to talk
nice
to
to
you.
meet you.
Nice to meet
Have
you.
fun while you're in New York.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Always
Thank
good
you.
to see you.
Thank you,
Take
thank
care.
you. All right, when we come